Learn my best delta trading strategy for crypto. Main reason why I use delta because it is one of the greatest confirmation of a trade. I use it in two cases: absorption to continue a trend, or stop loss hunt as a confirmation when price in a range. First, absorption to continue a trend. Let's cover this example on Solana, where we had significant delta absorption. How it looked like? You can see on Solana we had quite beautiful uptrend. Price was in this uptrend since the swing low, and during that uptrend you can see here inside of this range delta dropped by minus 500 million worth of position. You can see this stuff, it is aggregated delta on top exchanges. It is aggregated delta on all other top exchanges. What's a logic behind all of this? Market makers, they start a trend and they push it to make money. And when they push it, sometimes there could be people who would like to think the trend must reverse, and they would build position exactly into opposite direction. And for market maker, they an option: or they absorb those significant sellers, or they allow price to drop. And for us, it's really good when they absorb, because they show their intents. They have zero desire to allow price to drop. Let's cover that example inside in the clusters, how this stuff looked like. You can see this massive negative delta. You can see delta profile exactly build up, super negative. And pay attention how after that, this zone become key support. And after that, massive rise. And even when price retested this area within several days, again, there was beautiful reaction to this area, and price did again significant more. I wrap for you my full trading strategy into a step-by-step guide. The delta strategy is in here too. This guide is ready to use straight away. Inside, I break down exactly what to do to start making from 500 to 1000 per one single trade, with real examples straight from my own experience. No fluff, no theory. You can grab this guide totally free right now and start using this today. Just follow me on Telegram and we'll unlock instant access for you. Link is in description. Let's cover other examples. Another example, it was exactly here on Ethereum. As I shared with you once more, the most important place to use delta, it is into trend direction. And sometimes there would be no such beautiful absorption as we saw on Solana, because honestly it's rare. But often something like this happens when price, for example, started to consolidate, and you have quite significant drop in delta. And you can see the delta drop from minus 4.5 bill to minus 8 bill. Nearly 3.5 billion worth of position built inside of this quite tiny range. And after that, what price did? After that, price did beautiful rise. Again here, what we had with delta: massive drop in delta continued dropping, price continue rising. That's why, once more, here it's this example even better. Massive drop in delta, and what price started to do, price did and took a high of this entire range. That's the best way how you can use it. Also, let's cover this another example on BTC. You can see what we had on Bitcoin. Price after this consolidation started this significant trend down, and you can see what they did. They did this quite significant delta, and what price after that? Dropping. After that, here what they did, they took range high, drop, massive delta, and what they did after that, quite significant drop. Delta is good when you use it only into trend direction. Why? Against a trend it garbage, because pay attention what was here. For example, like this massive negative delta. What does this mean? It's simply aggressive seller push the price, that's it. And you need to use delta in the places where clear divergence, because without clear divergence, you won't make money with delta. Here, example for you, delta trap. What price did? Price started after significant move. As you can see, price started to consolidate, and pay attention where this delta get out. Price took entire range high, and after that, massive pullback. But pay attention to this example, the same delta, but what happened with the result? Price did massive rise after that, because it's super important to see where the delta, because it is to understand also how to use the delta. You need to understand in what cases there would be breakout, in what cases could be a trap. Often after, for example, significant consolidation and price take range deviation, and here, for example, you see significant delta. At that moment, with bigger chance, price easily can break and continue a move. But when you see something like this, for example, price create a move, after that start consolidation. At that moment, massive delta with bigger chance will end up as a trap and stop loss hunt. That's why it really depends where you use it. Also about delta, pay attention that I highly advise you to use delta only on top coins such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Ripple, Sui, maybe BNB sometimes. Why? Because delta works way better when you have quite a lot of volume. For example, 24-hour volume on Ethereum, 64 bill, 38 bill, 10 bill, 7 bill, like way bigger volume on those coins. That's why it is way easier to use it, because if it is some low cap coin where only maybe 100 mil traded, believe me, the delta won't work. There would be no good result from the delta. Let's cover with you other examples when price is in a range. Have a look here. What price started to do? Price started to consolidate, and have a look what's going on. Massive delta at high, ended good drop. Significant delta at low, ended as a pullback. Again, massive delta ended at range high, ended as a drop. But this delta you can see inside of a range didn't play out here. Price took range low. How it played out? Beautiful pullback. Honestly, when price in a range, I really love delta, because in that moment delta works way better compared to many other period of time. Because when price in a trend market, you can see quite significant delta, but there would be no result. Because once more, delta is good only into trend direction. Or even here, price at this moment in a range, what happened to big delta? Price immediately made a pullback. Here, what price did to significant delta? Honestly, here it was nearly impossible to take it, because it was in this uptrend, and against a trend you don't know how far it can make that move. Let's cover this example for you with a delta. What happened here with delta? Price started this up move, price started this uptrend, and have a look, nearly each delta against this uptrend, what it happened. For example, this big delta, price continue move. But what happened here? Significant negative delta, pullback, significant negative delta, massive rise. Again, significant delta, good move. Significant negative delta, trend continue. Into trend continuation, beautiful. Against a trend, like here, several delta entered, and what? No money. You would only lose money. Remember, delta, it is only part of a game, and you need clear examples where to use it. That's why I prepared for you here video lesson where I break down my trades with real examples, because I use additional other indicators, because delta by itself won't help you. You need clear trend, key areas, and only after that you use delta as a confirmation of your trade. Watch it to understand how I do it, and you will be able to copy it.